Lord have mercy. All right. Praise the Lord.
Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Black Wealth Empowerment Live, the Google Hangout. I am Rodney Assad Muhammad, your courage coach, and I want to thank each and every one of you who just joined us live for this Google Hangout. We're at the end of 2015. We have something very powerful, something very exciting. We have a lot of great information, content, tips, techniques, strategies, some recap. We have a lot to share with you all today. We're going to do a special 2-hour broadcast. Now, it's the hour of power, but be mindful that we didn't say 1 hour of power necessarily. It's an hour of power. Now, that hour might be 1 hour, 2 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours. It really depends on what you need and what's needed in order to get the information across to you. So if it takes us 1 hour, we get it to you in 1 hour. But if sometimes it takes us 2 or 3 hours, we're going to take that time because I really want to know how much is your success worth? How much time would you be willing to invest in? If somebody said, hey, if you spent 50 hours focusing on what it is you want to do, intense focus, very structured and precise things you did, would you say, I'll spend that 50 hours? Somebody said, on the other side of the 50 hours, you will have the success you require or you need or want. Most people would say yes. So think of this, with Black Wealth Empowerment, we're going to give you about 52 hours a year at the least of content, great information, great strategies and tips that, think about it, if you spent those 50 plus hours really immersing yourself in this information, you'll have the success that you'll be looking for. See, again, this is Black Wealth Empowerment Live, BWE Hangout. Now, I'm not the main host. I'm your brother. I'm the co-host. But I have our brother, our friend, the brother who brought this platform to us. I don't know how many broadcasts, what broadcasts we had a while back. Brought this platform to us. Why? Because as a student, he was studying others who were successful. See, if you want what successful people have, you got to be willing to do what successful people do, think what they think, go where they go, sometimes even act like they act if you want to get those same results. So our brother Daryl Muhammad, he went and he was searching and looking for an opportunity, something he could glean to bring back to those that he cared about, those that he loves. That's you, the viewer. So I want you all to just get ready to receive our brother, my friend and co-host, Brother Daryl Muhammad. Brother Daryl, are you on the line right now, brother?
All right, mic check, mic check. Can you hear me, Coach?
Yes, sir, loud and clear.
All right, all right. Well, welcome, everybody. Welcome to Black Wealth Empowerment Live. My name is Daryl Muhammad, coming to you live from Houston, Texas. Here where the weather's starting to shift. It's getting cold now, a little rain. But we are happy to be with you on this historical broadcast, brothers and sisters. This is a very, very historical broadcast. So what do we want you to do? We want you to get somewhere quiet, right? Let your children know, let your wife know, let your husband know that you're about to go into the hour of power 2 times, all right? And go ahead and get ready, brothers and sisters, because I just got off the phone with the Courage Coach about 30, 40 minutes prior to this call, and I tell you, you know who a person is when they're out of the limelight. You know who a person is when they're not in front of the camera. You know who a person is when they're not on the stage. And I tell you, you can't talk to the Courage Coach on the telephone like I did. Been knowing this brother for years, but I got on the phone to Courage Coach and say, okay, Coach, what's this broadcast going to be about? This your baby. You said 2 hours, so what is it going to be? And brothers and sisters, I'm here to tell you, you cannot talk to the Courage Coach casually or professionally, and don't be fired up after talking to the Courage Coach. All right, so we talked and we were fired up on what we're going to cover tonight and in the future of 2016 for Black Wealth Empowerment. Brothers and sisters, this is a very historical broadcast right here, and we're going to tell you and share with you more a little bit later on why it is historical. All right, history is made with people and events. History is made around people and events. Courage Coach kind of reminds me of that story. Say, if there's no one in the forest and a tree falls, how do you know if a tree fell? Right? How do you know if history being made if they're not people and events that coincide simultaneously to make history? And that's what you're doing right now, brothers and sisters. You're making history along with us here at Black Wealth Empowerment Live Google Hangout. All right. Now, if you're watching on the replay, don't be discouraged. You didn't make the live event historical, but you can make the future events historical. You can help make 2016 historical for you and for us here at Black Wealth Empowerment Live. All right. So that's me, Daryl Muhammad, coming to you live from Houston, Texas. Excited, excited, excited. Make sure you get comfortable, but not too comfortable. All right. You can't build wealth being comfortable, but we want you to be comfortable enough to pay attention. We don't want you to be so uncomfortable, and coach can get into internal distractions, external distractions, but we want you to be comfortable enough, brothers and sisters, so you can focus on what we're going to share with you this evening. All right. So with that being said, what good are men without women? Where will we be without the black woman? And we're happy to have with us our sister, looking beautiful, looking majestic, looking the way that God came and told them how to look. No other than our sister right now. I don't know where she is. She moving. She getting like the courage coach. She moving all the time and got boxes and suitcases and stuff. But without further ado, let us welcome our membership coordinator, Sister Brandy Muhammad. Sister Brandy, are you there?
Yes, sir. I'm here, Brother Daryl. Assalamu alaikum, family. Praying all is well. Thank you very much, Brother Daryl, for the warm welcome. I am so excited to be part of the membership here with the Black Wealth Empowerment. I'm excited to be your membership coordinator, and I'm excited that we are at the end of the year. This is our last BWE for the year of 2015. Can you believe it? My Lord, I'm telling you, at the beginning of the year, let me just tell you real quick. Beginning of the year, sometime in January, Brother Darren and Brother Rodney's like, oh, Sister Brandy, we want to get you on the call, because we were doing, guest intros, and we're inviting everybody to participate and be members, and also just inviting us all to, talk about our business. And from all that, back in January, don't remember the date exactly, I have become the membership coordinator. Check God out. Doesn't he work out things? Praise be to God. I'm so excited. I'm excited to be here with you once again. I'm excited to be your membership coordinator. So if you need me, as I say all the time, reach out to me. I'm here because it's all about members. It's all about you all. It's not about us being on the call and interacting with you. It's about you all. So if you need us, jump online. Let me know. We can go and get what you need. All right? Look forward to talking to you very soon. May Allah continue to bless you. Assalamu alaikum. Back over to you, Brother Darrell or Brother Rodney.
All right, Sister Brandy, tell them real quick what they need to do, because there's some instructions that they need to do as they come on to the broadcast.
Yes, absolutely. So, of course, we all know that the broadcast begins at 6 Central Standard Time, and Eastern Time it begins at 7 my time. So once we get on, starting at those times, you jump on and add your name, add your website, your business, email address, your phone number, whatever you want to add to let us know who you are, where you're from. Also add your mosque, your church affiliation, even if you're in sorority or fraternity. Let us know who you are, where you're at in the city, and what you are looking forward to 2016. Let's add that in there. Don't forget, just put your information in, your name, your address, your website if you have a website. If you don't, just put your name and information. So we all will be able to know you, so we can all work together and connect as believers, because we definitely want to keep empowering each and every one of us. I believe that's it, Brother Dare, for right now. Back to you.
Okay. All right. Thank you so very, very much, Sister Brandy. And we're going to come to Sister Brandy here shortly so she can read off all of you guys who are not just in attendance, but in attendance and following the instructions of posting your information there in the private, elusive, exclusive Facebook group. All right. Now, if this is your first time here and you're watching this on the replay, brothers and sisters, there's a link right below that says livevirtualnetworking.com. We made it real easy for you to participate. All right. We made it real easy for you to participate. Click on the link below, livevirtualnetworking.com. It'll take you straight to our Facebook page. All right. Now, let me tell you a little bit about that Facebook page. That is what we call the private, elusive, exclusive Facebook page. All right. And we mean it. It is private, is elusive, is exclusive. Okay. It's a closed Facebook group page, which means that you click the join button, and Sister Brandy, myself, or Brother Rodney will go in and check out, your profile and see what image you're showing, who you're affiliated with. We want to make sure that we deal with the quality of membership, not the quantity of membership. All right, because we understand here at BWE, and you understand as well, it's not in the numbers, it's in the quality of the membership. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to check you out, make sure you're not toting any gats in the picture and, you know, blowing up weed and all that kind of stuff. But we love you. All right, we love you, but unfortunately, that's not the image that we're trying to project, right? What you do in your private life is your business, but Facebook is not private. Facebook is very much public. All right, so brothers and sisters, go ahead and do that on the replay. If you're watching on the replay or watching this live, you're not a member, become a member. Why? Because membership has its privileges. Membership has its privileges. All right, and we'll go more into that later on as we talk about 2016. Okay, brothers and sisters? So go ahead and do that, and in about 5 minutes or so, we want to give some folks that's late coming to the broadcast a time to get on. You know, we're doing this time of year. It's very festive. It's the holidays. It's Christmas. Kwanzaa just started. Today is day 2 of Kwanzaa. So children are out of school for, golly, what is Sister Brandy, 1, 2, 3 weeks? Too long, right? Too long. All right. And so it's a lot of additional distractions right about now, right? It's a lot of distractions, year-end distractions. All right. But we want to give you enough time to come on in. The door is open. Come on in and get settled. All right. Because what the Courage Coach is going to share with you, what I'm going to share with you, will set you up for your 2016 year. Right? We said it last year. We say it again, to make 2016 your best year ever. You know, Courage Coach, they might say, well, y'all said that last year. Every year should get better and better, right? Every year should get gooder and gooder. Every year, right? You should be getting smarter and smarter, wiser and wiser. And if you're getting smarter and smarter and wiser, then our lives should be getting better and better, right? So we're going to share with you some things. A coach is going to share with you some things for 2016, brothers and sisters. All right, 2016. We see a lot happening in our black community. We see a lot of bad things happening. But see, what we're here to tell you, the coach is here to tell you, Sister Brandy's here to tell you, we're here to tell you, brothers and sisters, there's always a flip side to everything you see. When you see a tragedy, the flip side is there's an opportunity. There's an opportunity for those that can see both sides of the coin, right? Both sides of the coin. And that's what we're bringing here at BWE. We're going to show you, we talk about pulling back the black curtains, but we're going to show you how to be able to see both sides of the coin. And then that way you can take advantage of every opportunity, right? As long as you just focus on one side, then it'll be heads or tails. You either win or you lose. But when you focus on both sides of the coin, you double your chances of winning because you see both sides of the coin. All right. So with that being said, let's go ahead. We're ramping this up. We're 15 minutes into the program, brothers and sisters. Come on in. Post your information there into the private, exclusive Facebook group. We about to share. All right. It's about sharing. What they say, if you're not sharing, you're not caring. You don't care. Right? So we want you to right now put some stuff, put your information in the private, exclusive Facebook group, brothers and sisters. Put it in there right now. We need to know who you are, where you're coming from, who you represent, the whole 9 yards. Do that right now as we swing over to the Courage Coach. And we're getting warmed up, brothers and sisters. We're getting warmed up. We're getting warmed up. We still in our sweatsuits. We still on the side of the field, Coach. We just getting warm up, getting our blood flowing. And we're getting started because the second hour really is going to be the hour of power. Back to you, Courage Coach.
Wow, Brother Darrell, that's what I'm talking about. Now, I believe that everybody's taking action right now. You all are actually on Facebook, on Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, whatever, all the platforms you're using, and that you're sharing this and letting people know, hey, we're on. This is your chance. This is your time. This is your moment right now to take some action, to do that small step, that one little thing that's going to start a cascade, if you will, of moving. Some people, you've heard about the butterfly effect. I'm sure you heard about the butterfly effect. And so, where it's the concept or the theory is that if a butterfly, when a butterfly flaps its wing, the air current that's actually created can cause or be the cause of a hurricane, a tornado, and things like that. Because that little bit of movement of wind alters things. See, every moment, every movement, everything actually counts. Never feel so insignificant, brother. So never think that the things we do that may seem little to some, big to others, or whatever. Never let those moments seem insignificant in your heart and mind. Never feel that way. Everything you do has purpose. It has reason. It has an outcome. Something will be produced. Now, you might not see it. We may not live to see what it ultimately produces. But everything that happens actually produces a result somewhere along the line. Say every birth, every death, every sickness, every health success story. Somebody worked out, somebody didn't. There's results that are being generated. So where somebody says, hey, you know what, my mother, my father, whoever it is, they never worked out, they never wanted to work out or do anything healthy. They just sat on the couch and watched TV shows and ate, and their weight was over. But I love my mom so much, and you talk about your mother and how angry she was over her life, or maybe things like that. And so somebody like that, you think, oh my gosh, that is just a terrible story. Your poor mother, saying, yes, she died at 33 and a half, and I just never really got to grow up and see her, and she knowing me growing up, and say you had a child and never met her granddaughter and things like that. You got the story that you built around it. But that moment might have been the reason why that person ended up becoming a fitness coach, or they end up going to medical school because of it. One of my cousins, she was her mother had been on drugs since I was a baby. And her mother just stayed on drugs the entire time, never once not on drugs. And heroin, all the things, every drug that came out, she did. And ultimately, she died of AIDS. My cousin, she lived with us for many, many years, and she got shuffled around from house to house to house to place to house to place. Just poverty, just all kind of stuff. She just didn't know where she was going to live from here to here. And you would think, now, what's the end of her story? I mean, what do you think of a girl like that in America in the 70s, 80s, being shuffled around all these different places, didn't have anybody like a parent to really call her own? She stayed with us for many years. I don't know the reason why she ended up having to go someplace else. I think relatives wanted her. It was just a whole bunch of mess. And so what was the end of her story? Well, think about this. Would you believe that she ended up going to college? And now there's nobody else in our family who had gone to college at that point. There's nobody else in our entire family that had gone to college that we knew about. She went to college. What in her brain would spark her to go to college? And she graduated with a master's degree in social science from Chico State. And then wait. So now she got into social work. Wait. So wait. All that. She has a daughter, and got married, the whole shot, just all these things. From what you would think is a very bad situation, disempowered life, her mother was on drugs, all these things, oh, this poor child. But those things were the catalysts, with an S on the end, catalysts that propelled her to make different choices. Now, some people don't choose those choices now. Some people don't take those choices. Some people don't channel that into something empowering for themselves. Some people turn it into, I'm going to do what my mother did or do what my father did. I'm going to be like so-and-so. I'm going to do that, whatever. There's no hope. But she changed that into something powerful in her life so she can now serve others. See, brothers and sisters, I'm saying all that to say that this counts. When you click those links above, when Brother Darrell, Sister Brandon lets you know, go ahead and post that in the Facebook group. You got to know that it matters. It matters. This is not the courage part. This is not an inspirational part, Brother Darrell, Sister Brandon. It's not an inspirational part. I'm just dropping something on us that we got 2 hours of power here. And I want you to know that it matters to share this. So right now, if you haven't done so, you are procrastinating. You were trying to figure out whether I should or should not. I don't know if it even matters. It don't matter. Nobody cares. When you have that thought, just know you're not only blocking your blessings, you're blocking somebody else from receiving a blessing. That's what you're doing. You're blocking somebody else from receiving a blessing in their life because we want to be niggardly. We don't want to share this. We don't want to let anybody else know because what we don't care anymore. Apathy is set in. That's a terrible place to be. If you're not familiar with the tone scale, you need to go look up where apathy is on the tone scale. That's a terrible place to be. It's better off to be angry than to be in apathy. Getting mad about something. But darn sure don't be in apathy. And so make sure, brothers and sisters, you go ahead and do that sharing now and tell a friend, tell a friend. Text somebody. Say, hey, are you familiar with this BWE thing? Because I've been checking them out, and this is some powerful stuff. I want you to get on right now. I want your 2016 to be so powerful, so phenomenal, so just off the Richter scale, exciting. I want you to get on this broadcast right. They're live. If you don't say this. Say, Brother Daryl's on BWE Live. Just throw that out there. That'll get people just flocking to the broadcast right there. Say Brother Daryl's on. He's a real estate, guru. He's a self-improvement powerhouse coach. This is a brother who's been in business and industry. He's always on the cutting edge of new technology and marketing and connecting with people. You want to be on this call. Your Twitter followers a little weak. Your Facebook post not getting a lot of likes, huh? You definitely need to connect. You need to connect in, right? Because everything you do, you're selling something. So it matters, brother. Says it matters. So go ahead and do that right now. We're moving, Brother Daryl, Sister Brandon. We're moving along. Now, what I want to do is I want to swing over Sister Brandon. Sister Brandon, do we have any movement going on in our private exclusive Facebook group? What's happening out there? Where they at? Are they probably eating snickerdoodles, resting after a great Christmas? They buying gifts and now they all just eating and gift giving and now they all sleeping. Hugged up with a Care Bear or what's the new toy? I don't even know what the new toy is nowadays. They riding around with the little scooter thing, with the feet scooter thing. I don't know what they call them. Go ahead, Sister Brandon.
Brother Rodney, we have some action. Praise be to Allah. We have a few believers who have jumped on the line. We have Sister Denise Renee Muhammad. She says the greetings of Assalamu alaikum, Sister Denise Renee Muhammad once again, and she is present. She's from Houston, Texas. Muhammad's Mosque number 45, and she's a lifestyle consultant with sole purpose, and she offers organic skincare and wellness products. And she says in 2016, she's looking forward to continued growth, self-improvement, and rebranding. Her website is listed below. So, Sister Denise, welcome back to the Black Wealth Empowerment page. We're excited that you're here. As I said last week, Sister Denise's company or organization that she works for, the company that she works for, they are Black owned, and it's a woman who created it, a Black woman who invented the products, and she has continued on to have that business as well. So that is sole purpose. Her and Sister Tamora are both on there. We have Sister Jennifer and Brother Darren Muhammad sending the greetings to the BWE family, and they're from Arizona, Phoenix, Arizona, Muhammad's Mosque number 32. Currently, they have over 17 years of combined experience in the field of customer service. And they also have a book in the process of being written as well. And they said that they're glad that you all are here. So everybody, her and Brother Darren are all excited that the BWE members have shown up and shown out. Sister Jennifer also stated, history is made around people and events. Thanks, Brother Darrell. We have another comment real quick. Sister Jennifer, I keep saying Sister Denise because usually in the past, Sister Denise has been the A+ student. Today, Sister Jennifer is tag teaming, taking over the A+ student record and repeating and giving those awesome nuggets that Brother Darren and Brother Rodney have stated thus far. Sister Jennifer has said, it's better to be angry than be in apathy. That was Brother Rodney's quote. Thank you very much, Sister Jennifer Brown Muhammad. We're excited that you all are here again. Brother Rodney, at this second, these are the believers I have. I do know that Brother Mark is getting on. Let's see, how do I do that? Oh, okay, he wants to know. Brother Mark, all you have to do, Brother Mark Wingo was asking how does he add his information. So all you do is go to the Black Wealth Empowerment page, Brother Mark. On there where it says post your information, you post your business information right there. He just sent me a quick inbox. I just wanted to let him know that's how you jump on. He's already on the watching live with us, but he actually didn't know how to go through the process of posting. So once again, for all the believers, when you get on Black Wealth Empowerment on the Facebook page, just go to post and put your information in, your name, your website, your business phone number, and etc. And then from there, we'll approve it and jump on and get you all networked up. All right, Brother Rodney, I believe. I'm going to send it back to you for a moment.
On mute. I was on mute. Y'all. I was on mute. That's how we do right here. Sometimes we'll mute ourselves just to, keep it exciting. we'll just sign for everybody.
Keep it going.
All right. Thank you so much, Sister Brandy, for that. Thank you so very much. Now, brothers and sisters, this is the thing. Those watching us live right now, we want you to make sure you go into the private, exclusive Facebook group and really repost, as we'll say, or sometimes we'll say on Twitter, retweet these things. And we can still hear you, Sister Brandy. All right, so it's so make sure that you go ahead and make sure you put those nuggets, those jewels that you hear that are really powerful for you. Make sure you actually put those in a group and put them out on your Twitter. Let people know where you're getting this information from. Now we know that it's private, it's elusive, it's exclusive. We know that. But come on, we got to keep it real, y'all. We got to keep it real. We know that at some point you got to share a nugget with somebody outside the circle. I mean, come on. You see some child acting up. Sister Brandy could bear witness to this. And you see some child acting up. She's a mama. She's a super mama. And being a super mother and wife, she knows she sees somebody child acting up in the store. She gonna say something. She gonna be like, you better get up off that. I saw a little boy. Let me say this with y'all. I was going to go buy some staples for the house. You know how it is. We still got to eat. We boycotting Christmas and the whole job, but you don't eat now, so make sure you eat still. And so I went to a store and I saw a little boy. His mama wasn't going to get him something, right? Whatever his situation was. He fell on the floor. This boy had to be like 6 or 7 or something dumb like that. He fell on the floor and got to screaming and stomp, yelling and flailing. And I pulled up, I looked at him, I said, get up off the floor. What's wrong with you? Ain't nothing wrong with you. Get off the floor and cut all that out, man. You just silly. And he looked at me like, huh? Ooh. And so he walked over near his mom. I said, that ain't even necessary. And so his little brother was sitting in the basket smiling like, ooh, yeah, he got him. Little boy got up immediately, walked over near his mom, was like straight. He was cool. Because it's just an act. It's his way of manipulating his mother into doing what he wants her to do. That's all it was. We know it wasn't real. But I know Sister Brandy can bear witness to this. You see somebody, you're going to give them a nugget. You're going to give them a jewel. That's where I'm going with that, y'all. Give them a nugget, give them a jewel. We know you sharing this stuff with other people. We know you sharing the things you learn with other people. I know you are. So you might as well go ahead and do it now. You might as well go ahead right now on your Twitter account. We do cute little memes about everything else in the universe. Go ahead and just create a little quick meme or something like that and let people know, Black Wealth Empowerment Live, I learned. Boom, boom, boom. I'm learning, boom. Or here's what Brother Darrell said, Sister Brandy said this, Brother Roddy mentioned that. Go ahead and share those things. Let somebody know. On your Facebook timeline, let me know. Look, right now I'm engaged in Black Wealth Empowerment Live. What you doing? You probably watching the game. You watching the game. Well, if you're watching the game right now and you got all the other alternatives to actually do something powerful, the game's being played on you, actually. Because each and every one of those players, each and every one of those people on the sideline, each and every one of the people behind the counter at the concession stand is getting paid. And guess what? You got a cable bill. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. So just know, next time you see LeBron James or somebody, Brett Favre, them, and all these other whoever, I don't even know who play and all that stuff no more. Right? You see Rice running down the sideline. Do they play still? I don't even know because that's how serious I am about not watching that foolishness. But next time you see your favorite player dunk a ball, bounce a ball, throw a pass, catch a pass, touch a touchdown, kick a ball, whatever it is they doing, just know that big house they in, that nice car they in, when they on some crazy video popping bub and smacking that and dropping this and all that other foolish crap that they might do, just know you funded it. So if you mad about the Real Housewives of whatever stupidity, if you upset about what Cookie and whoever, I don't even know these fans, I'm trying to drop whatever, because people into this stuff. So I'm trying to stay relevant as much as I can with this stuff, what they doing on Empire foolishness, right? Just know that you funded it. So just like on PBS, brothers and sisters, when they say, sponsored or funded by the Keck Foundation or by a grant by the DuPont, Rockefeller, blah 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 blah. When they say that, just know that's called funding. They're funding the broadcast. So you should call them up and say, you know what? I'm a little upset, network. They say, what's up with you? You say, you know what? I don't see my name in under credits. Y'all don't even mention that I'm helping pay for this stuff, and I don't think it's right. Call them up and say that. Because you funded it. So why don't you fund something that's going to be more empowering directly to you and your family, something that's going to lift you up, something that's going to edify you and those that you love and your community, something that's going to really build you, and that starts with information. You got to get something up here. I got to get something up here that's going to help me transform my life and improve my condition. And it's only going to come through information, right? The word. It's only going to come through the word, whether it be written, whether it be oral, right? It's going to come through the word. You've got to have a word. And the weight of the word, let's talk about that weighty word. You see that in the church, that weighty word. The weight of the word, meaning the depth of the wisdom contained in that word, has the potential, if you let it get in and really soak in real good, has the potential to germinate into something so powerful, something so life-altering and changing. The only reason why you're looking at me and hearing me right now, brothers and sisters, because somebody gave me a word. It started with a word, and it transformed my life. But how did it do it? Did it do it by magic hocus pocus? No, it did it by action. It did it by the actions I took. I decided to accept that word, accept that seed into my life, my heart, my soil of my being, and say, let me cultivate this. Let me spend some time with it. Let me pull out the things that don't necessarily work for me. Let me really till it and work it and grow it and water it and then here you start growing and developing things you didn't know you had in you. I'm telling you, I wasn't a speaker. I wasn't somebody who talked. I was the quietest person in the room. I would back myself up against the wall, and nobody even knew I was standing around. That's the Rodney Muhammad that most people knew but didn't know because I never made myself seen. Now, I'm not here to be seen of men or women. I'm not here because I got no ego thing. I believe in me enough to where I don't need anybody to clap. I clap for myself. I think what I do is hot. That's just how I get down. I clap for me all the time. I'm like, damn, that's dope. I will say that in a room all by myself. Trust me, y'all. This is how I get down. If I do something, I look at it, I sit back and go, that's dope. I like that. That's me, though. And if somebody says, oh, that's dope, I'm like, I know. You like that? That's dope. That's just me, though. I have a healthy self-esteem. So I don't do it for the hand claps or the applause. I do it because I know that Allah, God, has put something in me of value for myself, my family, my nation, my people, and everybody I can come in contact with. And so I decided that I would share that with as many people as I can instead of hiding my light on the bushel basket. Now's your time to not hide your light, not hide this light called BWE Live, not hide Brother Daryl, not hide Sister Brandy. We want you to share this. Tell somebody, brother, sister. Tell a friend now. You got to do this now. This is your chance. It's not even telethon. Tell somebody, call somebody now. Let them know they need to get on. So, Brother Daryl, I'm going to swing it back over to you. Y'all better tell somebody. Brother Daryl, your way.
All right. Thank you very much, Courage Coach. Absolutely right, brothers and sisters. Absolutely right. As we said it last year at the end of 2014, we told you in 2015, we're going to take it to the next level. And those that have a tight grip will go with us. Those who don't, unfortunately, they will get left behind. Now we're taking it to the next level again in 2016, brothers and sisters. In order to stay with us, as we continue to progress, as we continue to go to the next level, you have to do what's required to go with us to the next level, right? One thing about wealth, one thing about personal development, one thing about life in general. The only way you can stick with a person over time is you have to stay where they are. Let me say that again, Coach. In order for you to stay with a person, your wife, your husband, your homeboy, your homegirl, your boo, or whatever it is, in order for y'all to stick together over a period of time, you have to remain where you are. If one advances further than the other, then one's going to get left behind. We don't want that to happen to you, brothers and sisters. But in order to prevent that from happening, you're going to have to travel with us. You're going to have to grow as we grow. You're going to have to expand as we expand, right? You're going to have to expand as we expand. And how you do that? You do that on this platform. This platform is designed for you to exercise. This is like a gymnasium, right? You come here to the gym, the BWE Financial Fitness Gym, right? A mental fitness gym, right? And you work out. You share, you work out, you share, you put your name in, you share, you follow instructions, you share, you interact and exchange with each other throughout the week. You exercise, you practice. So when you get out there in the world, when you get out there in the public where it counts, when it counts mean where you keep score monetarily. That's all. Really, money is just a way of keeping score, brothers and sisters. It has no value in and of itself. It's just a way of keeping score. It's numbers. It's measurement. See, we take this thing out of its perspective, right? We give it too much value. There's something called intrinsic value, right? You can't add to it, you can't take away from it, right? But the best thing to do is to recognize and identify something's intrinsic value so you can work right in line with the nature of that thing. This is what you're learning here at BWE, brothers. So this is stuff that you won't find hardly anywhere else. You won't find it hardly anywhere else. Don't waste your time looking. You found it, so why you keep on looking? If you lost your keys, Coach, Sister Brandy, if you couldn't find your keys, once you grab your keys, you don't keep looking for them. We look like a fool. Hey, anybody see my keys? Anybody see my keys? Oh, here they are, Daddy. Here they are. Thank you, honey. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Give you a kiss. Oh, thank you, honey. I appreciate it. Anybody see my keys? Anybody see my keys? Daddy, I just gave you your keys. Your keys in your hand. Oh, thank you, baby. Thank you very much. Anybody see my keys? Anybody see my keys? You found what you're looking for, brothers and sisters. There's no need to look any further. All right? There's no need to look any further. If you're looking for, right? If you're looking for what's missing, right? That's the only thing you're looking for. You're looking for what's missing. You can't find your keys. If you're not moving, right, in a measurable pace, or the measurable pace that you're moving is too slow, then you're missing something. You need something else. So you should be on the lookout. And when you find something that has the quickening spirit that you're looking for, then you found it. And you need to tap into it. So now you can get that quickening spirit that it has. If not, then there's no need to look for anything else. You haven't gotten the quickening spirit from the thing that you found. That's why you have to stay with us. You have to stay with us. Sister Brandy has grown. She told you her story. She just came on as a guest, right? Minding her own business. Came on as a guest. And now look where she's come. Brother Rodney, if you heard his story, he shared it many times here, right? He shared it with you. He made a commitment. He made a promise to his wife, right? That Brother Darrell had no knowledge of. I just come, just following the spirit that God give me to reach out and touch and share and try to find the right people. And it resonated with the promise that he made to his beloved wife. See, he's growing. Right? That has helped him to grow. That has helped him make his word bond to his wife. Brother and sister, why are you here? What are you here for? This is not entertainment. Don't get it twisted. See, we get stuff twisted around. When it's time for entertainment, then you go watch it. Right? It's a pastime. It's for no other purpose than to pass time away and give you a sense of enjoyment. Right? That is not what this is. There's a whole lot of that out there. You should be tired of that. Right? You should be tired of that, brothers and sisters. They bombard us with stuff that is foolishness. buffoonery, right? So we have to do better. We have to find those things that will feed our soul, feed our spirit, feed our purpose, give us what we need to live fully and completely. That's what we're doing here at Black Wealth Empowerment. This platform is designed to raise your consciousness, right? Your consciousness of economics, your consciousness of finance, your consciousness, most importantly, of empowerment. Personal empowerment and financial empowerment. Personal empowerment, financial empowerment. Coach is here for the personal empowerment part. I'm here for the financial empowerment part. Okay? That's husband and wife. We're married together. We're married together in this platform. Right? Okay? And Sister Brandy, she's there to add her flavor, right? She's there to add the sprinkle. You know, we men, so we need somebody to come and prettify and beautify and make us look good on the screen, right? And that's what that sister's there for. Not the beautiful part, because she's a business owner. She's a business owner, right? So no, she's not a model. She's not an MGT model. She's actually a business owner who runs her own business. She got employees, but Brother Kurt's coach, she's doing better than me. She got employees, brother. I don't have no ID number for nobody other than myself. I don't have no social security number for nobody other than myself. I don't even have no positions that they fill. Sister Brandon got all this code. We need to turn this broadcast over to Sister Brandon. Sister Brandon got employees, man. Sister Brandon got employees. Brothers and sisters, you are here. You are here for a reason. You're not here by accident. So we're here to raise up your economic, financial empowerment, personal empowerment, consciousness, your thermostat. We got to turn that thermostat up, right? We got to turn it up, baby. We got to get it off the 50s and the 60s. We got to get it to Texas weather, 70, right? We got to get it to Dubai weather, 110, right? That's what we're here to do. We're here to do that. We're here to bring you the best of the best that our community have, our membership community, and our broader black community. Oh, it's time to get selfish now, brothers and sisters. Oh, it's time to get selfish. It's time to look out for me and mine and ours. Don't you see there's a threat that has entered in our community, one from within and one from without? It's time for some folks to step up now. It's time for the financial people to step up. Because a revolution has to be funded. That's why one of the reasons why they killed Gaddafi, because he was financially funding, right, freedom revolutions. All right, brothers and sisters. So you're at the right place. We're pulling back the black curtain, right? We exposing it. We letting it be known. We bring you the best that we can find, and we're sharing it with you. That's why you have to share it. You have no choice. Because let me tell you what happened, Coach. Coach can tell you this. When you don't share, you know what happened? God removes the spirit from you to even have a continuous interest in something that's for your own good because you refuse to share it. So he takes the spirit from you to continue to show up and get something that's good for you. So right above your head, brothers and sisters, right above your head, there's some links. Facebook share, hit that. Facebook like, hit that. In the share, put hashtag BWE Hangout. We are live. Join us. That's in there. Facebook share. Twitter, same thing. Hashtag BWE Hangout. We are live. Join us. Send that out. Send that out. G+, Google+, send it out, brothers and sisters. Pinterest, send it out. And here's what I want you to do. All right? Our No Limit Soldiers, our BWE social media flash mob army. We about to get on you. Sister Brandy about to, Sister Brandy about to reach out to you. 2016, you got some work to do. Right? You are the flash mob army for BWE. It's time to crank it up. Time to crank it up. We're going to share more of that in the second half of this hour of power, this 2 hour of power. But, we're talking about sharing. Share too much. It's better to share too much than not enough. So go ahead and share right now. And here's an assignment right now. Here's an assignment for all those that want to share and want to practice The principle of sharing. Here's what I want you to do. Look at your watch. 15 till. Here's what I want you to do. Every 15 minutes, I want you to share. Not like, I want you to share on Facebook and Twitter every 15 minutes. Put whatever you want in there. Put it like Coach said, put a nugget in there. Put, ooh, you missing it. I don't know what you doing, but it ain't more important than this. Right? And send it out, brothers and sisters. Send it out. We're about to crank this thing up in 2016. And the only way that you can keep up with us, you got to follow the instructions that we give you. And you have to share it. If not, you'll lose the spirit of coming back and getting what you need to make 2016 your best year ever. Your best year ever. Sister Brandy, let's go over there and see what Sister Brandy doing, all them employees. We got to keep on going back and forth to Sister Brandy, because if not, she'd be run off with her employees and you know, running her own. She'll forget about BWE and be over there doing her business, baking or something. She, you know, maybe putting out an oven fire or something like that. Back to you, Sister Brandy. Let us know what's happening in that private, elusive, the exclusive Facebook group. Sister Brandy, back over to you. She on mute, brother. I think she's still learning. She's still learning how to use it.
I decided. Brother Darrell, you can't hear me?
We can hear you loud and clear now. Go right ahead.
Okay, all right. So here we go again. I was just stating that I was posting some nuggets that you all have shared, reminding the believers to post every 15 minutes to Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, and etc. Let the world know, as Brother Darrell just stated, that we are live and in action. We are giving information is valuable, and it's for you to grab and pass along to somebody else. Share, share, share. All right, so I have some additional members who have put their information in on the post, so just give me one quick second and I'll switch back over and let you know who has joined the Black Wealth Empowerment 2-hour group call this evening. I mean, listen, they are coming in live because you all are posting constantly. So give me just a second. My computer's taking its time tonight, but it's all good. We have Sister Jeanette Muhammad, and let me find her information really quick. Sister Jeanette Muhammad is coming from, I just love technology. It takes its time. Okay, there we go. Muhammad's Mosque number 26, and that's in Oakland, California. And she is in business, informational, educational, research, and presentations. That's Sister Jeanette. Brother Rodney has stated, has everyone seen my keys? He hashtag BWE Live has the key to help you succeed. What are you still looking for? Thanks, Brother Rodney. We also have Sister Tamora posted live in action. She is on the Black Wealth Empowerment call this evening. She is excited as we are. Let me tell you what Sister Tamora stated. She says the greetings to everybody, and she says Sister Tamora Sharif Muhammad, and she is from Muhammad's Mosque / study group number 16, and she is an executive marketing director and CEO with Soul Purpose Lifestyle Company, nurturing the very essence of you. Sister Tamora has put her website in as well, just like Sister Denise Renee Muhammad. I'm not for sure who got whom into the business, but they are both powerhouse duo sisters in Soul Purpose. I'm telling you, they are superstars. And check them out on Pinterest as well. They're on there, Pinterest and also Periscope. I don't think Brother Darrell stated that he's on Periscope every day, like a Monday through Friday, about 12 noon my time. Make sure you check him out too, family. Let's move on. We also have Brother Mark Wingo. He has joined us. He says, hello, everyone. His name is Brother Mark A. Wingo. He's the author of Wingo Economics, as seen on Forbes and in Black Enterprise Magazine. And he's the president and CEO of New Beginnings Financial Group, LLC. It's a tax, insurance, and financial service company. And he wants to invite everyone to join his 2016 Get Out of Debt Challenge. Let me say it one more time. He has invited everybody to join 2016 Get Out of Debt Challenge. And his goal is to help 100+ families across the country to eliminate over $10,000 of debt for the over the next 10 years. You can email him. His email address is listed. Brother Wingo, welcome to the Black Wealth Empowerment. I'm not for sure if you all were able to hear him a couple weeks ago when Brother Darrell had invited him on. He has spoke and he laid lots of nuggets of information as well. So we just want to welcome you again to the Black Wealth Empowerment. We have Sister Jennifer giving those nuggets. Sister Jennifer, I'm telling you, on point. Sister Denise, I think she just told me a little while ago she was just getting home. I'm going to need her to catch up because Sister Denise, Sister Jennifer got you. All right, I'm just saying, just right now within the last hour, Sister Jennifer's taking the lead. Let's go on. She says the platform is designed to raise your consciousness. She's making a quote from Brother Darrell. Brother Darrell just stated that just a few minutes ago. We're excited that everyone is here. Okay, we're excited everybody's here. We are live and in action. Don't forget, as Brother Darrell just said, every 15 minutes, post up on Twitter, Instagram, whatever site you want to post. Let the people know we're here. This is the place you need to be at, the time you need to be here. Jump on. We are waiting on you. We're continuing on. I don't know who to send it back over to, Brother Darrell, Brother Rodney, but whomever, it's back to you. I'm looking forward to talking to you, family.
Right. Let me say this, Coach. I'm going to swing it over to you real quick, Coach. You know what? We might start doing like my man Jamal Bryant does on Periscope. You know, Jamal Bryant was one of the co-conveners of the 20th anniversary of the Million Man March, 10-10-15. Here's what he does on Periscope, right? Check this out. He doesn't get started in his message until it reaches a certain number of viewers. So that might be, we might have to beta test that, Coach, in 2016. We might just, just hold back the information until we get a certain number. And what that does, that forces the viewers to share it, right, and get people on because they want him to hurry up and get into his message. So maybe we might want to try that. I mean, 2016, brother says we're gonna try so much stuff because it's all about the next level. The next level. So, Sister Brandon, here's what I want you to do as a membership coordinator. You keep time on that every 15 minutes, and you jump in at any time and say, Brother Darrell, Brother Rodney, it's 15 after, it's 7 o'clock or whatever. Time for another blast. It's time for another share. If you don't care, you won't share, brother and sister. If you're not sharing, you're not caring. That's what that's about. That's all that means. Right? You trying to get fat. You trying to get fat, brothers. We learned this. Here's a saying from the stockbroker days, and I'll swing it over to you, Coach. They say, I forgot how it goes, but they say a pig gets slaughtered, right? So they're trying to say, make you a little profit on the stock market. I don't believe in the stock market anymore. My point is, a pig gets slaughtered, right? So don't be a pig. We hate pigs. We hate the swine. We don't even want to touch a dead carcass. We don't have no pig mentality. We don't want to participate in anything that's resemblance of gluttonous. Being a glut, just being a glut. You can be a glut of good things, right? So don't do that, brothers. It's a share. All right. So we got about another 5 minutes so the brains go jump on and say, hey, okay, time to share. Time to share. We're going to do it every 15 minutes, starting at the top of the hour for the next hour of power. Because Coach going to drop some stuff. So the Brandy going to drop some stuff. We all going to drop some stuff that you not going to want your friends to miss. You're not going to want your friends to miss. Brother and sister, that's the problem, Coach. Coach, that's the problem. We surround ourselves with the wrong people, right? That's what community is all about. That's why you go to church. That's why you go to mosque. That's why you go to synagogue. That's why you go to fraternity, sorority, so you can find like-minded people and make those your friends. Make those your nucleus circle of friends. Not the ones that's not a part of it. Not the ones that don't have the same idea as you. So you come here, brothers and sisters. You make your friends here. So you should have little pockets of friends based on, your different purposes or your different missions or your multiple different philosophies of life. See, that's how we have to get more into understanding. They call it comprehension. Reading is one thing, but comprehension is everything. All right, swinging back over to you, Coach. All right, back to the courage coach.
Comprehension. Mm-hmm. With all that getting, get understanding. That's what it says. All right, it's in the book. It's in the book like that. So welcome, 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 all of you that are just now joining us because you've been like, you've like, oh, I forgot BWE is going live right now. You know, I just finished dinner or just got in from visiting friends and family and things like that. And oh my goodness, let me jump right on. We're live. We are in the hours of powers, 2 hours of power today as we wrap up 2015 with some very powerful information and some updates and just a lot of good stuff for you all. So we're about to enter that second hour. So Brother Daryl, what I want to do, if it's okay with you and Sister Brandy, um, is I want to give just right now, give just a moment of motivation, a moment of courage right now. I just want, I have no idea what I'm gonna say. I'm just calling on Allah to just really just put something in my heart and my mind to share with you all. You know, and I'll start off like this. I think this is where it is. A brother called and reached out to me over the last couple of weeks to do a coaching call. And those of you that have not done your free 30-minute coaching session, you really missing a treat. I'm really a treat. And this has nothing to do with me personally, but there's some things that can come out of that can absolutely assist you. And this brother, I've known this brother since like 93, 94, in another city we were both in, and so fast forward all these years, and we hadn't kept in contact or nothing like that. But he said, you know, he reached out to me on Facebook and said, brother, you know, I want to get a coaching session. And so my schedule was what it was. I'm ripping and running up here and there and back and flying in and out and all these things. I said, okay, yes, sir, we can do that. You know, just going and timing just didn't match up. And he stayed at me. He said, brother, I really, when can we get together, get that coaching session? I'm okay, and I'm trying to make some things happen and move it around, man. And so he hit me again. I'm ready, brother. And I'm like, there it is. See, there it is. See, I had a person reach out to me before, said he wanted to do a coaching session. I set it all up. I said, all right, here's the time, here's the date, here's boom, 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 let them know, boom, it's time. All right, cool, let's do it. We're ready. I'm ready, brother. I need this. All right, cool. I got on about 5 minutes before the call, and I stayed on for 15 minutes. Never got on the call. And I never heard from them after that either. They never said, oh, brother, sorry, missed it. No, but they were posting things on Facebook and saying some other things. And I said, okay, don't worry about it. You won't get a coaching call. You can bless believe that. That coaching call, that won't happen. It will not happen after that. Because that's just what I do as a coach. Because I don't want to work with everybody. That's just what it is. Like, just some people you have to qualify for my time. And it's not about me. It's about making sure you don't waste my time and I don't waste yours. But this brother reached out to me. He was very serious about getting this coaching call. And so when we talked, we were talking about some things that he wanted to get accomplished. And I'm not going into that because that's not what I do. But you know, some of the things I want to share with you that came out of that and that really stuck out for me was, you know, even though he had been doing the work and the job that he had been doing, being in the industry he had been in for 20 years, he still found the need to want to take it to another level. He knew there were some things that was blocking him from going to the next level, for stepping it all the way up. You know, there were some things he needed. And so he said, well, let me call my brother. He said, man, I just want to call him just to boom, you know, coach, you know. So I started asking him series of questions and then gave him some stories of my own to help, you know, start the conversation and dialogue. And, you know, here's one of the major things, brothers and sisters, that we really, really got to get in our souls, our hearts, our minds. I told the brother, and I shared with him, I said, brother, the first thing you got to do is find out why. You got to find out why you do it, why you want to do it, what's the whole point. I said, and I don't want the surface why. I want that, like, that fifth, that sixth, that seventh level why. So I gave him a strategy. I said, I want you to write down what it is you really, really, really say you want to do. Just really right off top, just right on top. Here's what I want to do. And I said, then ask yourself why. Why? What's the point? And you're going to come up with something that's pretty fluffy on the top end. I promise you, most people do. Something really fluffy and ethereal maybe, and it's cutesy, artsy-fartsy, you know. I want to heal the universe of its karma, whatever. Something dumb, I would say. Now, that's not to be demeaning, brother. That's how I talk. Something that, to me as a coach, that's what I'm going to say. I'm this courage coach, I'm going to come at it. Something dumb, really. And so, and then I'm saying, after you come up with the first dumb thing, I want you to go against, well, why that? And then you're gonna come up probably another dumb thing. And I said, but why even do that? And I said, I want you to drill it all the way down till you get the least or the lowest common denominator. And once you get to that lowest common denominator, that y is in science or Dianetics, they call it the basic. You want to get to basic of your reason why. If you can get to the basic of your reason why, then you'll know what's going to move you and motivate you beyond the hard places, beyond the difficult spots, beyond the hate. The people going to come around and say you can't do it, why you doing it, it's stupid to do it, you'll never make it, even your own self-doubts. You know, something's going to come up in you and say, you don't need to do that. You got to have a huge why. Johnny Wimbery say you got to know why. You got to find your why. Like Les Brown said, you got to be hungry. Well, that hunger is people's why. Having a place to stay for some people is their why. Taking care of the children, saying, you know, I want to send my child, my son, my daughter to college. That's why. For some people, that means something to them. Say, why? Because nobody else in my family ever went to college, and I want my children to go to college and graduate. That's why. And then when you got that energy, something inside you, a fire inside you that said, this is why I do it. This is why I stay up later than everybody else. See, most people don't understand that when you are sleeping, I'm up. Oh, yeah. See, I have a powerful brother that I try to my best to follow, best I can. And he don't do a whole lot of sleeping. He do it when he don't feel well. He do it when he feel great. A little tired, he still's helping and serving. You might be familiar. Well, you might have heard of him. You probably look him up online. It's Louis Farrakhan. You might have heard of him. I don't know. You might not be up on these things. But it's a guy named Louis Farrakhan. Look him up online. I think he might be somewhere online somewhere. I want you to look him up and do your best to find out his work habits, his lifestyle habits. There's some things that this brother taught me that's transformed my life dramatically. See, when there's a project that I need to get done, that I know that needs to be done, that the people are waiting on a project. See, most people, I'll go to bed at about 11 or 12 o'clock and get up at 2:30 and get back to the why. Then I'll stay up till like 4 o'clock, 4:30, 5 o'clock, prayers and the whole thing, and then get back into bed for another maybe hour and a half or so, 2 hours max, and I'm back at it. Why? Because people's lives are depending on me to get this done. That's why. I don't want people's lives to be in jeopardy and on my hands. I want to be able to get the blood off my hands, get the burden of the weight of their lives off of my shoulders. That's why. Whatever it is that you're doing, brothers and sisters, it can be as simple as you want to improve your business. It can be something as grand as I want my children to be better people. No matter what it is. Or you might do something that's kind of, it's just self-satisfying. You want a bigger TV, something just simple like, that's fine. I understand it for some. It's okay. You might have grew up in a home where, affording a TV wasn't even a possibility. For some young people, they buy a lot of clothes because they grew up only having one pair of pants. So you can get mad at them. You can knock them if you want to. Why they always talk about their new so-and-so jeans? Because you don't know what their life was like before they had the financial ability to buy something. That's their why. You say, because my mother couldn't afford nothing but one pair, had to wash it every day, dirty, whatever. That's why. Why my bathroom so big? Because me and my 12 brothers had to share one bathroom. And I could never really get in there, so I had to wash under my arms out in the yard. Why? You can look at them funny. You can talk bad about them, but they got a big why. The question I have for you, for me, for us, is what's your why? What's going to be your why for 2016? See, going to the root of that why, Brother Darrell, Sister Brandy, going to the root of that why takes courage. Because you're going to have to go past the ethereal, the trip to light fantastic parts. And as you drill down and get closer, it's going to get harder to keep asking yourself why. You might get in that line I told my brother, you might get in there in your whys, and you might start to say, you know what, I don't really want to do this. Nah, I thought it was a good idea, but I don't have a why. I want to do it because maybe somebody said I can make a lot of money. At your core, you don't really care about the money. You care about maybe the stuff the money can buy. But at the end of the day, You're doing it for the money is irrelevant. So at some point you might get in there and say, my why isn't there. I can't find a why. That means you need to stop and reevaluate what it is you're looking to do. If you're having a hard time getting your business off the ground, getting your life going, getting that great relationship with your spouse, getting, great relationships with others, whatever it is, doesn't matter. It's applicable across the board. You got to start to search and find out why. See, I used to say, and I don't know if you all noticed, I may have said in a previous broadcast that I change my friends often. I upgrade and downgrade people on the scale. Sometimes friends become associates. Some associates become people I used to know. It's just what it is. Some friends become people I don't want to know anymore. Some people become enemies. Some people become obstacles. Some people become comrades. Some people become confidants. Some people upgrade, some people downgrade. It's just reality. It's not personal, right? It's life movement, not personal. Here's the thing. I always look at somebody's name and a number on my phone, and I ask myself, why do I know you? Why? Why would I keep your name and your number in my phone? Why? Why would I call you? Why would I reach out to you? What's the whole point? If I can find my whys, that gives me the motivation, the reason. It helps me build the will to go forward. If you don't have the study guides building the will, 1, 2, 3, you don't know how to study, you need to get into that. You need to get into that. Study it. Immerse yourself in it. Building the will, right? You gotta build the will, and you gotta find that why. See, that why is going to help you develop the will to go further, higher, deeper, further than anybody else or any other place you've gone. That's what it's about. So go ahead and do that, brothers and sisters. I want you to do that. This is your assignment for tonight, is to find and develop your whys. Put your big thing at the top of the paper and drill it down till you get to your core why. I'm talking, keep asking yourself why till you cannot go any deeper and say, is that as deep as I can go? Is that the why? Look at it on the paper and say, is that it? And if you don't get no energy, if you don't feel something, if that thing you're looking at on that page don't make you want to cry, if it don't make you want to just, you want to just start thump your chest and say, that's why I do it, then damn it, you need to crumble up that piece of paper and write something new at the top of another piece of paper and drill it on down till you get to your why. Down below, Farrakhan said, blessed is he or she, right? That determines their purpose and knows their purpose. You got to find your why. I am Rodney Assad Muhammad, your Courage Coach. We have now entered into hour number 2 of our Hours of Power as we wrap up 2015 Black Wealth Empowerment Live. Brothers and sisters, keep this in mind. We're not at the end of our broadcast, and I always end my talks like this. No matter what else you do in life, you must always remember to cultivate the courage to roar. Brother Darryl, I'm going to sit it back over to you.
Woo, man, all right. Golly, man. I didn't want you to end there, brother. That's the way to roll into the final hour of power. Let me just tell you something, brothers. See, we're doing our best. Just forgive us if we're not doing it better. I was talking to somebody else the other day, a coach, and I asked him, I said, so how did you like, I think it was my Periscope or something, or maybe another call. It was a Periscope. So it was their first time watching me on Periscope. And I said, so how did you like it? She said, that was pretty good. I said, well, I got to do better. It was just pretty good. I got to do better. Okay? So, brothers and sisters, we're doing the best we can. That what you heard, you cannot hear it enough. You cannot hear it enough, brothers and sisters. See, we have to understand the process of becoming. Coach can cover that. Maybe he'll cover that in 2016. The process of becoming. See, Michael Jordan, it was a process of him becoming one of the greatest. Kobe Bryant was a process. I mean, if you have an opportunity, some of y'all might know some professional people, professional athletes or entertainers. Ask them how many times. Ask Kobe how many times he dribbled the basketball. Ask him how many times that he shot the basketball. So how many times do we have to figure out what our why is? Coach will tell you why it changes over some time. It'll change from year to year. Might change from month to month. Might change from day to day. Why you need that $500? Because they're going to cut my lights off tomorrow. See, that's a why that's attached to 24 hours. See, so you can never stop asking yourself why. Why? So at the top of the hour, Sister Brandy didn't want to interrupt the Courage Coach at the top of the hour, but now it's time to share, brothers and sisters. It's time to share. Share, share, share. And here's what I want to do. Everybody that share, you go into the private, elusive, exclusive Facebook group, and you let Sister Brandy know that you've shared. Sister Brandy, I've shared on Facebook. I've shared on Twitter. I shared on G+. I've shared on Pinterest. We need everybody to do that every 15 minutes. And you know what? The best student will do it without having to be asked. The best student say, oh man, it's 15 after. I need to do it. Oh man, it's 30 after. I need to do it. And the instruction was to let Sister Brandy know. So I got to let Sister Brandy know. Because I'm telling you, brothers and sisters, it's 2016. Man, I got to make sure I don't get left behind. It's 2016. 2016, brothers and sisters, it's time to put up or shut up. It's time to put up or shut up. Somebody put that in the private, elusive, exclusive Facebook group. BWE 2016 motto is, it's time to put up or shut up. It's time to put up or shut up, brothers and sisters. And the coach and I, we're going to be your accountability partners. I'm going to say this, coach. I'm going to say this. At the end of 2016, if you're still around, if I'm still around, if any of us still around, and by the end of 2016, you won't be halted in between two opinions anymore. After 2016, you will either love me, Sister Brandy, or the coach, or you're going to hate me, Sister Brandy, or the coach. That's what timing is, brothers and sisters. It's love or hate right about now. Look at our community. It's love or hate. Those are the two extremes that are out there. And if you're caught in between those two extremes, you're a dead man walking. Because you're not taking the left side of the sidewalk. You're not taking the right side of the sidewalk. You're in the middle of the street, and here comes a car because you can't decide which side you on. Which side I'm going to get on. So you stay in the middle of the street. Right? And that car is coming. The death angel is in our neighborhood, brothers and sisters. The death angel is in our community. And it just ain't killing physically. It's killing spiritually. It's killing financially. It's killing morally. The last thing to die is your body. Come on, Courage Coach. The last thing to die is your body. That's the last thing to die is your body. A lot of us are walking dead, but not here at BWE. Here at BWE, brothers and sisters, we're going to help you make a decision. We pulling you. We've been pulling you for 64 broadcasts. This is broadcast number 64. We've been pulling you. But at some point in time, like the mother bird in the nest, we're going to push you. We're going to push you. All right? 2016 is that year, brothers and sisters. Why? Because we have to build on 2015. We can't spend 2016 going backwards. We can't spend 2016 losing the progress that we made in 2015. Let me just share with you. Coach and I had this discussion earlier, and he's going to chime in on some things. Let me just share with you some of the things. And see, that's one thing I love about having a date timer, right? An appointment book. You know, I got some old ones here. Let me see if I can put my hands on one. But I love them, Coach, because you know what? You only look at, you know, the mind is designed to focus on what's in front of you right now. Your mind is designed to focus on whatever's in front of you, right? That's what it's designed to do. It's designed to see into the future, but naturally, with your eyes, it focuses on what's in front of you, right? The beautiful thing about a day, if you're not keeping the day timer, brothers and sisters, you guys are so far from the fundamental and basics, it's not even funny. You know, it's like trying to get to the moon and you don't understand aerodynamics, right? On how to get 10 feet off the ground. the beautiful thing I like about a day timer is that at the end of the year, you know what I do, Coach? I flip back and say, man, look at all my appointments. I flip back and say, man, look at all these things that I've done. I flip back and say, wow, it don't matter what I don't have. Look at all the things that I've accomplished in this past 12 months. Look at my notes that I put here. Do this. I check that off. Do that. I mean, it's wonderful. So if you're not keeping your own history, that's history, bro. That's your history of your life, brothers and sisters. If you're not doing it, that's what you need to do. Start in 2016. Get you a day timer. Get you a Franklin. Get you something that you can keep track of your life. And when you get discouraged and say, man, I ain't doing nothing. It's all I ain't. Look, I ain't making no progress. I'm still in this raggedy car, still in this raggedy old apartment. You can flip back. You know, there's gonna be some stuff you didn't do, but don't focus on that. Coach will teach you on this. Flip back and just look at all the things you did, because you can only step on the ladder, on the step of the ladder. You can only step on the one if it's strong enough to hold your weight, to give you leverage to go up and step on the next ladder. And the ladder, the step on the ladder is what you've successfully done. You've successfully accomplished. No matter how big or small, success is success. They build up to something big. That's what you have to understand. We try and get these big, explosive successes, and we're not getting little incremental successes. Once you master incremental successes, then you can start thinking about quantum leaps. Let Coach talk about that. Quantum leaps. I read a book years ago, but Coach, it was about this big. I forgot who the writer was. A little red covered book. Quantum leaps. Yeah, wrap your mind around it, because you got to wrap your mind around it first. But you got to understand. You got to leap before you think about quantum leaps. I was doing a coaching call earlier today. You know, asked about apartment complexes. They haven't even done their first real estate deal. I said, the process that God created is you crawl, then you walk, then you run. God did not create crawl, then you run. He didn't create walk, then you run. God created, in the development of human mobilization, crawl, walk, run. You're not going to change that no time soon, brothers and sisters. I understand. My mother told me the same thing. But it's healthy self-esteem. But you're not going to change what God has put in place. Our best bet is to recognize it and submit. So here's some of the things that we did in 2015. You did, brothers and sisters. Not me, not Courage Coach, not Sister Brandy. You and I and we did it together. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad said through the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, one thing that we haven't tried, black folks have tried everything else. The one thing that we have not tried meaning you put forth the required effort, right? With a determined purpose and objective in mind, not this old trying. We talk. See, Coach, there's so much we got to help our people to understand. Just the word try. Try. That's scientific, right? Try. One thing that we really haven't tried is unity. But here's what we did in unity. Here's what we did in unity in 2015 here at Black Wealth Empowerment Live. At the top of the list, not in particular order, but definitely at the top of the list that came to mind was our goal, Coach, Sister Brandy. Our goal was to match the Honorable Minister, not match, I shouldn't even say that, but to complete the same number of broadcasts that he did with his 52-week The Time and What Must Be Done broadcast. So we said we want to follow in his example. We want to strive. I mean, we was at 30 and 32 and when we made this announcement. But with your help, your consistency, we did 52 broadcasts. We reached that goal in 2015. But we didn't stop there. We're here today at number 64. You know, so we didn't Coach, brother Courage Coach and Sister Brandy. We didn't hit it and didn't, took a foot off the gas pedals and we made it. Oh, we did 52. Oh, wait, let's take off a couple of weeks. Oh man, we did it, man. Man, we did it. We did it, brother Darryl. We kept on, brother and sister. You were watching it. I said historical. You watching it. Now it's 64. 64. That's 12 past, and we going. Why? Because we got a goal to reach. Why? Because we understanding what role that BWE plays in the big scheme of things, in this economical justice movement. We understand, and it's not for the weary. It's not for those that get tired. It's not for sprinters. It's for the marathon runner. It's for the marathon. Those that are here and gone, sometimes you're here and gone because you're sprinters. You do everything in sprints, right? Pew, 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 pew. But you never stick with anything for the long haul. The other goal that we had, we're talking about the highlights and accomplishments that you helped us do in 2015, right? Guess how many members we started off with? 0, right? But we set a goal to break 500 members. 500 members. No advertisement, no public promotion. All's done through networking, through the membership, right? Networking through our social media communities, because this is a private group. And we turned down hundreds, I'm sure, right? So we broke the 500 membership mark, brothers and sisters, the 500 membership mark. And I have Sister Brandy. I don't know where we at now, Sister Brandy. Come on right quick and let us know where we are in our membership. We're past 500. I think we're at 800 and something, right? 800 and something. So we broke the 500 member level. Sister Brandy, you got that information? All right, well, come on whenever you get it. Here's another thing that you all did, brothers and sisters. We had some of the number one ministers, the number one leaders in our community, in our nation, meaning the black community. We were able to bring them on to this broadcast to deliver us a special message. All right, we're talking about the cream of the crop, brothers and sisters. We're talking about the best of the best. We were able to bring on in 2015 our brother, your brother, the servant of the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, Brother Nuri Muhammad out of Indianapolis, right? Nuri, the light, right? He came on. Then shortly after that, we brought on, brother, historical. 2015 was historical for Black Wealth Empowerment, right? We brought on the son of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad and Mother Tainetta Muhammad, Brother Rasul Muhammad, came on this platform for you, brothers and sisters. Not because we had, 1,500 members and hundreds that watch every week. No, he came on for you. Just you, the one, just you. Oh, we didn't stop there. We're talking about highlights of 2015. We didn't stop there. It's so much I might not can get through the list, but I just want to hit some of the highlights here. Then on top of that, we brought on Brother Brother Kamal, the former National Secretary of the Nation of Islam, another son of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad, right? He came on to share with us, brothers. To share, you're not getting this anywhere else. This is exclusive information. This is exclusive access to these people. These people are on national and international platforms, brothers and sisters. You just don't get that anywhere. You just see, that's powerful. That's historical. Brother Kamal came on to give you an opportunity on investing in Detroit and revitalizing Detroit. See, so often black folks, we always get the tail end of opportunities, right? After company sales is flattened out and start going down, then they want to do special promotions and marketing to the black community because they know we spend every dollar we have. So whatever dollar's still left that we haven't spent, they're dependent on us to bring back the economy, right? But Brother Kamal came on, the son of the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad, came on to give you a unique and rare opportunity. This is what we did here at Black Wealth Empowerment. How about Sister Wendy? Sister Wendy Muhammad. Lord have mercy. That sister's so heavy. I mean, I don't know, but I don't know another sister as heavy as Sister Wendy in the area of business development. Right? We're going to bring her on again in 26 because she just got a new book. I think it's called The Entrepreneurial Mind. But Sister Wendy, right? I believe she's in Washington, D.C. Right? I found her on Facebook. No, I didn't find her on Facebook. I found her through Brother Bean Soup news thing. Brother's website, saw her. He did an interview. I reached out to her. That's how you make things happen, brothers and sisters. If it's not happening in your life, you have to take responsibility because you're not making it happen. You've learned everything, not everything, but you learned enough here over these 64 broadcasts.
Yes, sir.
We should be able to see some measurable, and you should be, not me, I don't need to see nothing. You should be able to see some measurable progress. Not just in your mind, not just regurgitating information. Brothers and sisters, see, that's what you have to understand. An informal education will make you a fortune. In informal education, you know, we do not pay, Coach, we're not giving out any degrees. We ain't giving out no certification. So all this intellectualizing, what we sharing with you, is for naught. See, we got to be, how long we hold between two opinions? You got to understand what this is. This is not school. This is not a formal education. This is informal education, the kind that will make you a fortune, the kind that will set you free, the kind that will make you free and independent, give you full and complete freedom. That's what we're specializing here. That's what you haven't heard any of us say, go and get your master's degree. You didn't hear us, none of us say, go and get your certification in HVAC. No, we don't need to tell you that. Everybody else telling you that. We're telling you what you need to know to make a difference in your life, period. Make a difference in your life where you at. How about that? You got to make a difference in your life where you are. So Sister Wendy was here. Powerful, powerful business person, business development. She takes companies and turns them around. She takes companies and turns them around. Take them from being non-profitable to profitable. Right? And she's what they call a new thought leader. Sister Wendy. All right? Then we brought on some of our very own experts, our very own members, right? We had a panel of network marketers that are members of BWE to come on to debunk the myth and miseducation and the ignorance of the power of the industry of network marketing. Historical 2015, brothers and sisters. 2015 right here at Black Wealth Empowerment. You watched it with your own eyes. You didn't know you was watching history. Most folks don't know they're watching history. There's only extreme, right, events, like the Million Man March, like Million Family March, like the 10, 10, 15, 20th anniversary. Something extreme like that, you know, man, we're making history right now. But then there's other things that's subtle because it doesn't have the mass, right? It doesn't have the mass. It doesn't have the millions of people not on here. So you'll have history that'll just blow right by you. That's why we wanted to highlight just some of them right now. All right, the bottom of the hour, it's time to share. And I'm going to kick it over to Courage Coach. Let me just hit a couple more points, Courage Coach, and then we're going to kick it over to you because once we get revved up, me and the Courage Coach and Sister Brandy, once we get revved up, you know what I'm saying? When a plane is 30 feet in the air, it takes some time to land that plane. It just don't drop out the air. That's called crash. It's about to crash. That's called you in trouble. All right? But when it's 30 feet in the air, it takes some time to bring that plane down. And we up there now, brother. Says, Coach, kick this thing off with your why. Why? That's so powerful, and he'll cover that more and some other things. All right, so the BWE store, how about that one? We did the BWE Flash Mob Army. Okay, we kicked that off. All right, we have our own. You guys are networking with each other. You guys are reaching out to Brother Munakai in Japan, and he doing some coaching stuff with Sister Mavis, and just all over the place. I mean, y'all just all over the place, right? Networking within the group, posting in the group. I mean, just do it. I'm gonna let the Courage Coach talk about, the coaching calls that he's done. How about this? We mentioned this. Her Sister Brandy, she came on as our membership coordinator, right? Yay, Sister Brandy. All right. She's banker number A1. Okay. All right. Then we highlighted our own members: Sister Brenda, Brother Munakai, Sister Brandy, Sister Tamara, Brother Michael Carlos. Can't leave Brother Michael Carlos out. The founding members, the founding hosts and founding participants. You never leave out founding members, brothers. You never leave that. The enemy never curses his presidents. He'll never curse them. Not the founding fathers. All right? So then we have Brother Hassan out of New York that used to work directly with Russell Simmons, right? Used to work directly with Russell Simmons. I call him the bean pie extraordinaire. He's taking that bean pie places, brothers and sisters, that's never been before. Never been before. I think he got the pie, and I think in DePaul University in New York, right? He got videos with Nick Cannon eating the bean pie, and his bean pie was featured on Love and Hip Hop with Yancey. She was having her whatever little party it was, because I was watching it, Coach. So I apologize for that. But anyway, so I saw it, and then I called Brother Hassan. I said, Brother Hassan, those your bean pies on the thing? He said, yeah, brother, I've been knowing Yancey for years. For years. Right? So we have Brother Hassan, Mark, who's with us. Mark Wingo, been on Forbes magazine, Black Enterprise, BET, CNN. He came on, brothers and sisters, this year to share with you, little bitty old you that likes what you hear, that likes to infatuate the idea of money and getting rich and becoming wealthy, but Daryl, you don't see how I'm living, and you don't understand. But these people came on for you, to help you to overcome whatever it is that you and I need to overcome. They came on to help you and I prove that God is God. Right? So that's what we're going to do in 2016, brothers and sisters. We're going to turn it up, and we're going to prove to the world with our life that God is God, and he's still in the what they say in the church, he's still in the miracle business. Right? That's what we're talking about, 2016. All right, so I'm going to swing it over to the coach, the Courage Coach. Y'all should have shared already. It's 35 after. Share, brothers and sisters. If you care, share. If you don't care, then don't share. Because we're going to start, I'm going to have Sister Brandy in 2016. I'm going to type up a report card, and she going to go through the membership profile, and she going to grade some folks. And if you got an F, guess what? They don't let you stay in college. You just keep on flunking classes. They don't even want your money no more. Because what you doing here if you just flunk it? Right? Thank you very much, but here's your free membership back. 2016, brother, said we're going to make some things happen. We're going to make some things happen. Swing it over to Coach, let him highlight some things of 2015. Then we're going to talk about 2016. Because there's more of 2016 in front of us than 2015 that's behind us. We have the future in front of us. Courage, Coach, what you got over there, Courage? I saw you over there.
Wow.
I saw you.
I was bearing witness to the truth. Oh, brothers and sisters, look, friends and family, those of you who are watching us live, those of you who unfortunately are catching the replay, you get a little bit of energy. You're not getting a pure live energy, but it's a beautiful thing that you're still with us. You know, Brother Daryl, there's 8 words that are the most disempowering, probably one of the most hateful sounds or words that are strung together in a series with a period at the end, that any coach, any motivator, any person who desires to see people take their lives to a new level, if you ever want to hear strung together in a series, these 8 words. Do you know what those 8 words are, by any chance, Brother Daryl? Do you know those 8 words? I don't know if you know these 8 words. Okay, Sister Brandy, shake your head if you don't know what those 8 words are, Sister Brandy. You don't know what those 8 words are? That if strung together, that any coach, any motivator, any person who's really interested in seeing people take their lives to another level could ever. I'll share those 8 words, brothers and sisters. The most hated series of 8 words strung together with a period at the end that you could ever say to your coach, somebody who you trust that's going to give you a word of influence and whatnot, is this: but you don't know what I've been through. I'm gonna go through them again. There's 8 of them. They're together, but you put them together. Because some of those words are fine. You just use them in other contexts, But the 8 words strung together with a period at the end, that the worst, most hated thing that you could ever say in a sentence to a coach, a motivator, somebody that cares about you and your life is this: but you don't know what I've been through. You think that you are uniquely flawed, don't you? Something Brother Daryl said to me that just sparked that. You think that you're uniquely flawed, that you're the only person that's ever gone through something. I'm the only person that ever had that done to me. See, you don't know what it's like to be taken advantage of. See, you don't know what it's like to be robbed. You don't know what it's like to have been done this way when you was a child. See, you don't know what it's like to have a bad spouse. See, you don't know what it's like to be poor. See, you don't know but you don't know what I've been. See, you don't know what I've been. Oh my goodness. You think in your mind that you are so uniquely flawed that nobody in the annals of time have gone through what you've been through. Well, we were taught in the church, there's nothing new under the sun. All right, there's nothing new under the sun. If you've gone through it, somebody's already gone through it too. Somebody's grown through it. Somebody survived it. Somebody didn't survive. What you got to do is we got to decide. Each and every one of us got to decide what path we're going to take. Are we going to be the path and take the choices and do the actions of those who did not survive that thing? Or are we going to take the empowered steps and take the choices and do the things that somebody who did grow through and go through that very same thing that you've been through? The 8 most hated words strung together with a period at the end that any coach, motivator, somebody that cares anything about you would ever want to hear. But you don't know what I've been through. See, Brother Daryl, that's the thing. As we go into 2016, Brother Daryl said we got more in front of us than we have behind us. That's why I said on the previous broadcast that's why the rear view mirror and the side mirrors are so small, because what's behind you is not as important as what's coming up in front of you. That's why the front window is so huge, because you got 3 chances to see what's already happened. It's real tiny, small chances. Just check that out real quick. So you see, oh wow, yeah, celebrate your wins, but just see it simple. In order for you to see, really, really, really focus on what's behind you, you got to actually turn all the way around and look out the back window, which means at that point, you're not keeping your eye on the road in front of you. You're going to crash. You're going to run into somebody. You're going to take somebody's life, lose your life. You're going to be in a bad situation, brothers and sisters. If you turn around while you're in a moving vehicle called your life and you look back behind you to see what already happened, leave that alone. So, Brother Daryl, we had some coaching. We offered over those many broadcasts ago the opportunity to give our members a free 30-minute coaching call with any one of the experts, right? Anyone, didn't matter. And there's some people who took action. Many did not, but we know how the 80-20 principle kicks in. Very few people will actually take action in their lives. We know that. That's why Brother Daryl, he doesn't spend any time at home crying. He's not lamenting at the house. I'm not crying. Oh, Sister Brandy's not. Oh, the people not taking action on BWE. That's not what we're doing, brothers and sisters. We love you, but we love you enough to allow you to live the life you want to live. That's freedom, justice, and equality right there. If you want to be broke, hey, by all means. You want a disempowered relationship with your spouse? God, knock yourself out. We used to say in the streets, if you like it, I love it. If you like it, I love it. That's a good look. That's a good look for you. Go ahead and do that. I would say good luck with that, though. Right? And so here's the thing. We offer that free coaching. And I tell you, there's some people who took action. And I'm very excited about those people who took action. I think as a result of some of those calls, and I'm going to have to call some people and have them come in and really just get on the call and and really come in and share these experiences that they gain. I mean, sometimes we don't see it on the top end, the things that is going to germinate in our minds later on. But it works. It absolutely works to get that coaching and something that's going to spin you in a certain direction that you might not have been going initially. And so, brother, I had some very powerful calls with brothers and sisters. We gleaned a lot of good information that I got a chance to learn about, those who I only know on the surface level, learn more about them. Um, but like any good doctor, any good attorney, I don't divulge that information to others. It doesn't go beyond the call we took. They get a copy of it. Oh, man, that's what I got to make sure I send my brother a link. Get a copy of it. And the only other person that will ever hear anything we say on the coaching call is the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. And that's the only other person that will ever hear anything we say on the coaching call is the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. So I'll make sure I give every one of the coaching clients that agreement right on the top end, that it will not come up no place unless they share it with somebody. Nobody else will get a chance to hear it. And so, Brother Darrell, there's benefit in it, and I want to make sure that we turn this up. That brothers and sisters, because we're gonna start really, Brother Darrell. I'm gonna switch into a charge model. I'm gonna start to have people pay and qualify for this, because I'm making some major changes in my life as we go into 2016 and beyond. Realigning some things, changing some business models and whatnot. And so I decided, you know what, I'm going to start to make sure people put some skin in the game, have some blood in the game. That if you want to really get the coaching, then you're going to have to put something on the table. You're going to have to either get one of the books and we can talk about these things. You're going to have to do something. Even if it's not one of my books or resources, you're going to get something. You're going to do something to qualify. See, when I had one of my mentors, he made me go do some things first, invest some money. And it had nothing to do with him. He didn't get a dime off of it, but he had me to invest some money in something that would help me to get better coaching from him. You ought to hear me. He had me invest some money that he didn't get no part of, so I can invest in helping me get better coaching from him. I had some skin in the game, some blood in the game. So brothers and sisters, you want to take advantage of the coaching. Brother Darrell, Sister Brandy, we had a good coaching session. There's going to cover some things, and we went some areas we didn't even know we were going to go. And I did get your message, Sister Brandy. I got it. Just know that I am working on some major projects I'm trying to clean up, and we have some other people. Not that they're more important. Just if I told you, you would be like, yes, sir. Thank you very much. Yes, sir. Let's go ahead and finish that up. And you'd be like, oh, so please forgive me that we want to do that project. We all want to do that project. All right. So you're on the table. You're on the table. And we'll talk further. But my sisters, major projects are coming from these things. Books are being created from these coaching calls. There are people who are finding books in themselves out of these coaching calls. People are now redeveloping their business models and things like that out of the coaching calls. So it's very, very powerful to take advantage of this. So over the time, Brother Darrell, I don't even know anymore how many coaching. We maybe done about 10 to 12 coaching calls over the time that we've opened this up free to the people. I think we're going to get better results, Brother Darrell, when we charge for them. I think when we say, hey, each coaching session is $25 for a 30-minute coaching call, you'll get the recording of it and whatnot. But I think then people will say, oh, my goodness, it must be really good because I'm paying $25, $50, $100. Sometimes people don't see value in things they don't have to pay for. So I'll leave you with this part. The Honorable Farrakhan said to C. Joe Sabir, Steve Muhammad, many years ago, he taught us martial arts in West Coast and many other people. And one time we were at the airport picking up the minister, and the minister's talking about, Brother Steve. He talked about Steve. And anybody ever get a chance to meet the minister? The minister is just absolutely phenomenally wonderful, up close and personal. He's just a loving father, brother, husband, friend. He's got it all just wrapped up, grandpa, just everything all in one person. And so the minister, Brother Steve, he said, how's the training going with the brothers? He said, all the brothers training? He said, well, just a few. He said, that's okay. The minister is so cool. And so he said, brother, well, are the brothers, are you charging the brothers for the training? And Brother Steve said, oh, no, Brother Minister. And he started making excuses for us, right? And they don't have a lot of money, and the brothers don't have, poor, and they don't have the money. He said, Brother Steve. He said, you have to have them pay something. You have to charge them something. He said, because if you don't charge them something, they will not value the training that you give them. We'll take advantage of it. We won't see it. We'll cheapen it with the free. We cheapen. It's very few people that'll see an opportunity, somebody giving them something of value, and they actually take it and say, I'm going to use this immediately and take action. Very few people. I'll tell you this. I was one of those people who decided to take action on something that was given to me for free. Well, it's not really free because it was a psychic debt that my friend Jerry set up. He gave me his first audio program for free. He said to me on the phone, I had not talked to him in 20 years. I told you all this story. He said, is it okay if I send you something? And it won't cost you a thing. Now, I know that's not true. Now that I know that's not true, it cost me something. And so, because I had to pay it forward. And he sent it to me in the mail, and I loved it. He says, you like that? I said, yes. He says, is it okay if I send you something else? It won't cost you a thing. I just want to know what you think. Those two things that he sent me transformed my life, brothers and sisters. Transformed my life. A sister used to send me the final call. Sister Linda, that was out of San Francisco. I believe she's in Florida. I'm on a hunt for her now. She used to send me the final calls. I had never been to a mosque meeting in my life. First lecture I ever went to, Envelopes for Archon, San Francisco, Save the Black Family. And she sent me the final calls for about a good 2 months for free. And she called me up and said, brother, you got the papers and stuff? Yes, ma'am. She said, you went to see the minister? I said, yes, ma'am. How'd you think? What'd you think? I said, it was this. And I went through the whole thing. And I got the How to Eat to Live and the Message of Black Men. And she was like, praise be to our brother. Well, you got everything you need, brother. It's now on you. And that was it. And I never met that sister. I never got a chance to kiss her very feet. It brings me to tears to just think about what that sister did for me. She had never met me, right? But she gave me something for free, but I valued it. Brothers and sisters, you're getting a chance now. Take advantage of us and get free coaching for 30 minutes, free. You want to take action? 2016 is your chance, Brother Daryl. We're ready to take over. I know we're coming to the close of these 2 hours of power but I want you all to know that we had a lot of successes on those coaching calls. And so, brothers and sisters, you want to take advantage of this, reach out. It's your chance. Before we flip this business model around, this is your chance. Because when things change, they change, and we will not go back the other way. It's not fair to those who took action when it was time. Just like the minister said, the final call does not last forever. And at some point, it is indeed the final call. I've seen some people miss many a plane that way. When they say final call, last call for the blah, 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 following passengers, doors will be closing at the end of this announcement. And if you're not already standing there with your ticket in your hand, it's a wrap. Once they shut the door, they're not opening it. The plane not going to pull back up to the gate. None of that's happening. You're just going to sleep there or figure it out. I don't know, but they're not letting you on that plane. Y'all, brothers and sisters, I don't know, Brother Daryl, if it's the final call for BWE and for the free model we've had, and I don't know what we're going to do for 2016 as relates to that part of it. But we're going to start to help you all learn how to monetize what it is you do. All right. So, Brother Daryl, that's what's been going on with the coaching and people the posting online. I give you all my personal commitment, though, as we go into the next part. Brother Daryl's going to share some things we're going to start doing. I will, and Brother Sister Brandy, for 2016. I'm going to give you all right now my word, my personal word, my word is important to me. All right. I'm going to give you my word that we're going to turn up those quick video vignettes, from the Courage Coach. The Courage Coach is going to turn it up on the visual end. We're going to turn it up. We're going to drop some very special training stuff. I'm going to do some things for YouTube that's going to be just right to the group. I'm going to give you a link. It'll be a private link. I'm going to see how this works out. So I can give you all a private link in the group, and that you got the private link, you'll be able to access that free training that you're just not going to be able to get anyplace else. But so I'm willing to guarantee that you're not going to be able to get it anywhere else, because I'm uniquely me, and the Courage Code is going to bring it like nobody else brings it. Right? And so that's what I want to do. And I'm going to pledge that to you all as we go into 2016. Look for that. Be ready for it. We're going to put videos in the group and also private videos that you're going to get access to help you go to a new level. And Brother Daryl, we're also going to start to turn up, the speakers boot camp. We're getting ready and gearing up for the speakers training. I'm going to go ahead and launch that. It's ready now. We're going to start the training. It will cost, brothers and sisters. This will not be free. We'll do the introductory, like Brother Brother Jesse set up initially. We will start the introductory calls to see who qualifies, who doesn't, who's serious about it, who's not. But it will have a cost attached to it to do the trainings. It will be video, teleconference, and we will actually wrap up with a live, live as well, training to help you all that want to actually do that for a living, who want to learn how to better present, or you just want to be better at your job and be able to present your ideas to your employers or customers or clients or whatever. I want to teach you how to speak and really get buy-in, be effective, have influence, to really get people to see your ideas in their minds and be able to take action on what it is that you shared. All right, so we're going to do that for 2016. So be ready for that. Be looking for that in the group. We're going to open up to people in the group and outside the group as well, Brother Daryl. But first, we're going to start in our group, those who are part of this group, because they should get the value first. They decide to be a part of this, be with us. We're going to give them that value first. Membership has this privilege. Brother Daryl, I'm going to swing it back over to you.
All right, all right. Thank you very much, Courage Coach. You heard it first, brothers and sisters. The results that we have gotten from the coaching sessions. Coaching is very important. We're going to talk about that in 2016, and we're going to drill it so deep into your brain to where you either going to want a coach or never have a coach, right? And you have to understand that you need to have a coach continuously throughout your professional career. Never go without a coach. Now, here's some of the topics that we covered in 2015 that show you that it's already there, brothers and sisters. Right? Here's your assignment over the next week. You have 1 week. Get ready. Get set. Go. You have 1 week. This is what you need to do. You need to go back to our YouTube channel. Just put Black Wealth Empowerment. Find the channel. Go there. You have all 64 of them listed. And find at least three to five topics that's in an area that you know that you need to take you to the next level. Right? That you know that you need to take you to the next level. That's what you need to do. For you, not for me. Like I said, we're not giving out grades. You're not going to get a little smiley face at the top of your paper. None of that stuff. That's for you. That's for you. Right? So once again, go to our YouTube channel. Just find this book, put in Black Wealth Empowerment up there. Find 3 to 5 broadcasts, BWE broadcasts, right? That resonates with your spirit, that you know that you need in order to take the next level. Now, here's some of the ones that we've covered, just to jog your memory. We covered how to brand yourself, how to brand your business on social media. We covered network marketing, the power and the myth of network marketing. We covered how to increase your revenue, how to increase your money, how to get more money in your pocket, right? How to do that. We talked about real estate investing, right? We talked about that. We talked about Facebook marketing. We talked about business development. We talked about, real estate. We talked about personal finances, how to empower yourself personally. Not always with more money, but how to learning and understanding what it takes to become financially empowered, right? We covered sales, just in general. We covered marketing. Okay, we covered a lot of stuff in these 64 weeks, 64 plus hours, 64 plus hours. It's really more than that because we started off with 2 hours, went to 1. So that's at least 128 hours, brothers and sisters. So make sure, and Sister Brandy put that, or somebody put that in the private, elusive, exclusive Facebook group, not you, Sister Brandy, someone else. Put that right now. 2015 final homework assignment is to identify 3 to 5 of our BWE, to go to our YouTube channel, identify 3 to 5 videos that would help you get to the next level starting now into 2016. All right. Now, Coach, we don't have enough time. We're going to end on time. So next broadcast on the other side of the year. All right, we're going to talk about, and see, it's about launching, right? It's about casting vision, right? We're going to tell you and give you just a little idea, because everything's in formulation right now. But we're going to at least give you an idea of the direction we're going, right? Why? To give you some preparation. To give you some preparation. Coach mentioned this. We're going to go into a monthly membership, okay? We're going to go into a monthly mastermind group membership, All right, it'll be somewhere around the $50 a month on up. All right, but we're gonna do that. That's gonna come out the first quarter of 2016. Okay, and then Coach is gonna do some of his private stuff where it's just just private coaching, private training, because that's what timing is, brothers and sisters. See, if there's no reason to make more money, then there's no reason to make more money. You know what I'm saying? If you need a car, you start thinking, man, I need to make some more money. So what I got to do to make more money to get my car? That's how it has to be with your personal development. That's how it has to be with your wealth building. That's how it has to be. There is no other way. And the coach and I are not going to violate universal principles, right? We're not going to violate universal principles. Why? Because we know there's guaranteed failure for you and us, because we know better, right? We know better. Scripture says it's worse that a man sin and known he sinned than it is for a man who sinned and know not. We know better, even if you don't. And so we're not going to violate the universal principles of abundance and success. So with that being said, we're going to swing over to Sister Brandy. She's going to let us know kind of what's happening real quick in the private, elusive, exclusive Facebook group. Brandy, just let us know, because I've seen some activity on my cell phone. Some things are happening over there. Let us know what's happening in about 2-3 minutes. Say your good wells and Happy New Year's and all that stuff, and swing it over to the Courage Coach, and we'll wrap this thing up on time. So what's going on in the private, elusive, exclusive Facebook group, Sister Brandy? What's going on over there? All right, get off mute, Sister Brandy.
Gosh, I can't. Brother Darrell, can you hear me?
Yes,
ma'am.
we can hear
Brother Darrell?
Yes,
I'm telling you, when I only got a couple seconds, it, just rushes me. My heart starts palpitating extra, so I'm trying to hurry up. It's like a speak fast. Brother Rodney says speak slow, per my Courage Coach call. All right, Brother Darrell, I'm going to just look on my phone because my phone, my computer's taking a little longer. So as of right now, Brother Darrell, I've let everybody know what has been stated. There was a few other nuggets that have been put into the thread, but nothing else is recent besides just reminding everybody about the 15 minutes. We had one sister, she was trying to get on. We kind of went back and forth trying to figure it out. But at this present second, we everybody has been typing along, haven't posted that information yet. But praise be to Allah, hopefully everybody's taking notes. If they didn't get a chance to put it onto the post, they have been taking notes and listening intently on what you all have said thus far. That's all I have right now. On behalf of the membership of the BWE, would like to say Happy New Year's to everybody. We look forward to, it'll be the will of God. Next year, we will be back live and in action. 2016. I can't believe it. A whole year is gone. We are back next year. I don't even know what the date is. Is that going to be like January 2nd, 3rd? Something like that. Whatever it is. Be the will of Allah. We'll see you next year, 2013. Last note, Brother Dare, we have 864 members thus far who have been in the membership. And then once again, next year we'll go through the process of, ciphering out and, getting those believers who are actually ready to take action to be part of the BWE. Look forward to seeing you all next year. May Allah continue to bless each and every one of you. Assalamu alaikum. Brother Rodney, over to you.
Oh, it's coming to me now. Okay, praise be to Allah. Sister Brandy, one thing we want to make just a small microscopic correction. I don't know about Happy New Year. The minister did counsel us on saying Happy New Year. May Allah bless us to survive, definitely. And I pray to Allah that you have some kind of transformation in the new year, because some people didn't make it, some people not going to make it, some people are going to lose their lives, some of us might not be here. When we went from 2013 to 2000, going into 2014, one of our beloved sisters here in the city, she passed. She didn't even get to see 2014. And little did I know, by April of that same of 2014, we would lose our Sister Tanya Muhammad. She would not come around to see 2015, you know. And and here we are in 2015, and I pray to Allah that I make it to see what they call 2016 and get a chance to get deep off into it. I have no idea. We have no idea. So it will be happy for some, but it will be absolute terror for others. And we know that. And so we say, you know, may Allah bless you to successfully navigate. May His will be done for you in this next year, whatever that will is. We just say, I accept His will no matter what it is, whether I live or die, succeed or fail. At the end of the day, if I did what I was supposed to do, I pray that Allah's will be done. So I say this to you all, never pray for something that's contrary to the will of Allah. People say pray that this person gets well. So I know, I say I pray that Allah's will be done in their lives, whatever this will is. Well, my mama's sick. I know you don't want your mama to pass, but that's ego talking. I know you don't want your daddy to go out. That's ego talking. Did I want my wife to pass? No, I did not want her to leave here. No, I did not. And that's my ego. That's me. That's personal. That's what I want. But if I say, like she said, and we say, my prayer, my sacrifice, my life, and my death is all for Allah, then you just say, like the minister said when he was on his deathbed, he just thanked Allah for the time that he had been given, the life he was allowed to live. Right? So I thank you, Sister Brandy. I thank Brother Darrell for just the opportunity to be with you all, to develop brotherhood and sisterhood. I think I'm coming back out to Ohio too, Sister Brandy, inshallah. You know, I'm coming back out to Ohio area. So I pray to Allah we get a chance to all connect and do some things when I'm out there. I'll let you know when that is when I look at my schedule. But you know, but Brother Darrell, thank you for this platform. Thank you for allowing me as your brother to help serve our people in this way that I am. I thank Sister Brandy having her come with us and participating, Sister Brandy, and being willing to do it. I thank each and every one of you for joining us in 2015, Black Wealth Empowerment. Those who stuck with us the whole time, participated on nearly every single broadcast. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We can never thank you enough. And we pray that you all will see us, Allah willing, in Detroit, February 2016 for our Savior's Day. We pray that you come and see us and we can all maybe connect, hook up, do something. We got to try to do something. We can just throw some BWE up in there. BWE, you know, we do something like that, West Side, you know, kind of, I don't know, whatever. We do something be like kind of fun and ridiculous at the same time. But but I pray that I get a chance to see you all. Allah bless us to be here to do that. And I pray that Allah blesses your families to navigate through this closing of 1 year, if you will, and entering into 2016. And I pray for His continued success for all of us and that His will be done in our lives. I am Rodney Assad Muhammad, your courage coach. Remember, cultivate the courage you are. Brother Darrell, back to you.
Okay, all right. Thank you so very much, Courage Coach. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are here at that moment, at that time in our broadcast that we're closing out, just not on a broadcast, but we're closing out on 2015 here at BWE. And I just want to say on behalf of Rodney Assad and Sister Brandy, we want to thank each and every one of you all for being here. It doesn't matter how many times you've been here. It doesn't matter how many times that you've seen the broadcast and watched the replay over and over and over again. It doesn't matter. We're grateful that you've decided to spend the most valuable resource that God has given you, and that's your time. You decided to spend it with us, and that's why we deliver the goods that we deliver the way that we deliver it, because we know, we really, really, really know, and that's our way of giving back and showing our gratitude and our appreciation for you, brothers and sisters. That's why we are here, and we are most grateful to have you here with us. That's why we're going to do everything we can to take 2016 or take BWE to another level in 2016. God says the same. We will allow Him to use us to bring you more and more and more, and to make sure that we do everything we can to make your life a living testimony of God's coming and His presence here in America. All right. I want to thank my co-host, Sister Brandy. Always, I mean, you know, she brings the energy, she brings the excitement, right? If I'm down, Sister Brandy will bring you up. If Coach is down, she'll bring you up because she's just bubbly like that, brothers and sisters. So I just want to personally thank Sister Brandy for never saying no and always saying yes, right? Always saying yes to this platform and helping out. And I definitely, I'm in gratitude. I'm grateful, I should say. I'm indebted to our courage coach, right? You hear it, brothers and sisters, you hear it. That's why we're going to take you to the next level with us, because, see, a lot of times when it comes to black people, you have to force yourself on them. You have to force the will on our people, right? We have to force upon each other the value that God has deposited in us. That has to be forced upon you because we've been so blinded by our enemy. So we have with us the courage coach, right? A man that travels the globe, and charges people thousands of dollars. And they're happy to give them the money. They want to give them more money. Why? Because they see a change in their life. That's why I see we gonna help you out 2016. You're gonna see a change too. Change, CHANGE, change and change. Change in your pocket and change in your life. You're gonna see both of those changes in 2016, brothers and sisters, because our economy, our community needs its own independent economy. And you guys, you and I have to make a conscious decision that we're going to be a part of that independent economy that our community so desperately needs. All right? So thank you, everybody, for being here. Get excited. The next broadcast will be January 3rd. January 3rd. That's Sunday, January 3rd. And let me go ahead and make an announcement now so you guys can get excited and share. We should have the flyer out the 4th or even out before then, because we want to make sure we give you enough time to share, right? We are happy to announce that we are going to bring back our brother, our first guest in 2016, to get this party started right. It'll be the 2nd, it'll probably be the 10th of January, but he has confirmed and agreed that he will come back, and that's none other than our brother Nuri Muhammad. He will be with us the 2nd week of January, brothers and sisters. We're happy that that brother agreed to come back. He's told us that people are coming up to him or have came up to him and say, I saw you on that broadcast. I saw you on that program. So our work is being felt by many. All right, brothers and sisters. So with that being said, as always, thank you for being here for the double hour of power. The double hour of power. All right? Thank you for being here, brothers and sisters. As always, we'll see you at the top in 2016, not from the top, because you, your family, but most importantly, more important, our black community needs your very best. Until next time, may God bless you and keep you. Assalamu alaikum.